Hello there, my name is Ismas, and today we're going to look at how to subdivide your screen into two, or your 3D workspace into two. The 3D workspace I'm talking about is this space here, which you can access from this drop-down menu if you don't have in the list here. So maybe you want to change this to a 3D workspace. You can just click on this icon here. I don't know how, editor type icon, and you can select the 3D view from that. And you can see now we have changed this view into a 3D view, but that's not what we're going for. We want to split this default view into as many sections as we want. So let me change this back to our outliner, and so we can split this into 3D view, into 4 or 3 3D views. So yeah, let's do that. So if you want to split this into two, you just move your cursor to the top right corner, as you can see, until your cursor changes to a normal cursor. Let me first reset this. So you can see it's a normal cursor right now. But if I move my 3D cursor up, my cursor to the top right corner, you can see it changes to a crosshair icon. So if it changes that, it means that you can subdivide your 3D view into as many sections as you want. So you just move your cursor to the corner until it changes to a crosshair, and then drag. This will subdivide your 3D view to either into a vertical split or a horizontal split, depending on the direction you have moved your cursor. So if I drag this, if I move my cursor again to the top corner here and drag down, you can see it does a horizontal split. And if I drag horizontally or sideways, I get a vertical split. And you can there is no limit to how many 3D views, but obviously this becomes redundant and unusable. Yeah, but yeah, you can split as many 3D. You can split your workspace into as many 3D views as you want, and it's not only limited to 3D views. So let's say we change this to an image editor, and maybe you want 4 reference images here, but as you know, Blender doesn't support having multiple images in one view area. So what you can do is just split this view here or editor, and you will have, you can now add 2 reference images here and here. So let's see if I can find some images that I can drop there. Is my this is just opening up. Let me find some images. So I can drop one image there and drop another image there. And again, if I want to split this again, I can split it like that and drop another image. So you may wonder how about if you want to collapse those subdivided areas into one section, because you can see that this is becoming very unusable. So let's say we want to combine this again or collapse it into one 3D view. You just move your cursor in the middle there until your 3D cursor your cursor changes again to that arrow cursor, and right click, and then you can hit join, and then you can move. You can you see that arrow that is highlighted there. You can then select the view that you want to collapse. So if you want to collapse this, you can do that, and if you want to collapse this and this, you can do that. So you can see these two here. We can't collapse this into this one because there are 2 views here, and it won't work. So let's see if it does. I don't think I've tried it. Yeah, it doesn't, because I don't know if I can because there are 2 views here, instead of, they have to be in the same kind of panel area like this. You can see this is in this horizontal vertical space here. So if we want to join these to this, I would need them to be the same height. So I would have to first split the two. I would have to first collapse this into one so that these 2 views are the same height, and then you would then collapse them again like that. So again, we can't collapse this into this because they are not the same height. So if I tried this, it wouldn't work, and Another way to think of it is that if you want to collapse two views like this, they should be an even number. So just collapse it in a way that works. If it doesn't work, you try it in a different way, because I think it's getting harder to explain, but it's easier to just observe and see, or try out yourself. So we can also join this back to this, and you can change these to different views again, and so that's how you do it. They should have an option to reset this, but I don't think they do. Let me see reorder. Yeah, anyway, that's how you split and collapse different workspaces, different 3D views. If you want to split your view into multiple views, this is how you do it. Yeah, so let me first create a new project here. There is another shortcut that gives you the default 4 subdivisions without you doing the work to do that. So if you hold on Control Alt Q, you get these subdivisions that give you a subdivided 3D view that gives you the perspective view, right, front, and then top. And if you want to switch back to the default view, again you just use the shortcut Control Alt Q. Let me switch on my shortcuts here for a second. Let me put these on the right. You can see Control Alt Q, and these views don't come with menus. You will be using the same menu for these views here. So as you can see, you don't see this top menu like what we have for this single, like what we have if we just subdivide this like that, because you can see that you get these menus for every view you split if you split it manually. Yeah, so thank you for watching. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Another thing I want to add is that if you let me get that. Where is it? If you want step-by-step tutorials, you can go to blender1on1.com to look at the text step-by-step tutorials and screenshots of whatever tutorial I have. That should help you, and look at the different settings I have for my scenes and everything. So thank you.